Hi, and welcome to World of Sport, Irish Comedy Channel, whatever you want to call it. It's Jerry here, and bits of pieces of sports news. Saw a bit of I think what was it the ladies tennis, which I do sneer a bit too much at, to be honest. Would you be just watching? I think it was Coco Gauff being beaten by Zabalenka in quite a good game. Zabalenka won it last year. She's from Belarus. Second game, Jung. I think it's Jung. It's difficult to pronounce his name sometimes. Good win over the unseeded girl. And Jung has basically gone through to the final without meeting anybody serious. So she's a bit of an outsider. In fact, she's a total outsider. Just checking the odds. Zabalenka is 1-5, or I think in places 1-6, as in odds on, and you can get 4-1 on Zhang to win the final. So, Zhong, let's put it before somebody corrects me. Again, looking at it, I saw more of Zhong than I did of Zabalenka, and I'd say Zhong is a damn good player, a good fighter, a good counter-attacker, and I wouldn't have those odds on her, definitely not. I'm sure Zabalenka winning last year is the favourite. She's a bigger girl, seems more powerful, but I would not discount Zhong at all. Then tomorrow morning, I'm going to try to get to watch a bit of Novak playing Sinner in the men's semi-final. Again, Novak, checking the odds, Novak is heavy favourite, not as heavy as Zabalenka. You can get less, 8 to 15, something like that on him. Sinner's about 7-4. Yeah, with the record Novak has it in Australia, that's pretty fair. But if we look at the record of the last 2 or 3 months, Sinner could give him a lot of problems, definitely. So I'm going to try and watch that in my local Petty Powers tomorrow morning. So not having cable here. I reckon, yeah, Novak should be Novak. He'll grind a win. He's just hard to beat. I mean, to beat him, man, you have to be tough, and I don't know if Sinner is that tough yet. So, and I do believe whoever wins that is going to win the Open. I don't think either of the guys, Zverev or Medvedev, these Russian names, Zverev is down as being German, but I don't think they're going to beat, especially Novak in an Australian Open final. So, but that would be that. My Suma guy, Ashoru, won again, so his record is 10-2. Couple of guys, including the Mongolian Ozeki, who are 9-1. So he's in a strong position, but he can't afford to lose a match anymore. He has to stick with 2 losses, and there's only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday left. So there's only three left. So it's going to be a right good finish. Quite a few on 2 losses and 1. That's unusual because usually you have somebody streaking ahead on 0 losses. But this is quite a good tournament from that point of view, and probably will result in a playoff on Sunday night. Anything else we've got to do? Yeah, Shane Lowry had a great round in the first round of the Farmers tournament in the States. Had a 66. I think the leader was 64, so he's right up there, which is great to see because, to be honest, he's been disappointing. And I know it's a difficult game, and I know it's so difficult to get everything right, and I just hope he can. He needs a win. He really does. He really does need a win to get the kickstart a year, and he hasn't had a decent win for quite some time. So hopefully he'll get there. He's doing okay in the second round, -1 after 7 or 8 holes. So hopefully he can, a 68 would be good in the second round. That would probably be good enough to get a share of the lead. Other than that, then we have our dear old horse racing, where I think I threw out 4 horses yesterday, which had their usual fates, but the really disaster one, which was tipped by Mr. Deneen in my favourite upload on YouTube, upping the ante, finished stone last, and the horse he made a sneered at won that particular race. So yeah, the Devil's Coachman. That's the horse. The Devil's Coachman finished stone last, and Monks something won. So Mr. Deneen is not popular, I would think, around. There's a lot of laughing and joking going on, but it's much easier for the joke to work when your horses are winning. It just, if you're losing a few grand on a certainty, and it seemed to be a certainty, but even worse to finish stone last. I mean, out on another field kind of thing. At least if you got a run for your money, but we didn't even get that. The big race of the Fiesta is the horse I think Glengooly actually finished second. And it's not hard to pick as it was ridden by Townend, trained by Mullins. A nice 8-1 I got on him, but for a frightening couple of seconds after the last, he looked like he was going to win. And then Rachel Blackmore came with a great run on the wonderfully named Ain't That a Shame, who was a 14-1 shot for the Bromhead and won easily in the end, to be fair. So anyway, there's not much else happening for tomorrow. Sandown, pick three to have a look at and see them finishing last again, I guess. Mount Tempest in the 225. Field Darien in the 3 o'clock. And Clundo Royale in the 3:35. So, I'm going to get a winner one of these days. I've got to keep trying anyway. God loves a tryer, seemingly. So I keep trying. Actually, one of the horses, the last good win I had was a horse called White Rhino, who was running in a race. I picked another one, and again was actually beaten into third. So I actually saved a bullet, or I dodged a bullet, as the fella says, with that one, because I was very impressed with that horse when he won from me. So it's a crazy game. I would advise anyone just pick your favorite number, or the number of your favorite child's birthday or something like that, and stick with it. You've as good a chance as me or Johnny Deneen of getting a winner. So take it easy, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.